racing cam and a supercharged. Look at Buddy, hot rod at large. She's a hot rod. She's a hot rod. She's my hot rod.
AM 1420 WIMS, Talk of the South Shore. Big George the Carguy.
Hey, what's up, Ricky?
You baby.
Oh, man, what a beautiful day.
Woo! It
I'm
is
loving
so
it, and
beautiful.
all weekend's going to be beautiful. More car shows coming. I'm telling you, this is it. This summer has been perfect.
You are perfect. And I have to tell you, I love not only seeing your stuff on Saturdays on Facebook Live from your studios in Lansing, Illinois, but being simulcast on WIMS WHFB. You are always happy. And I just was chatting with my guy friend, Mr. Mark from Region Rides yesterday. What's going on with you? You got a new column going on in the new Region
I'm
Rides?
writing a monthly column for him, a tech column about cars, and we're gonna drop off the old stuff and start with all the new stuff. I'm gonna tell people about check engine lights and all the stuff they need to know.
Awesome. Listen, I have a question to ask you because this has now come up several times, and it's a perfect time to talk about it. With all the craziness going on around the world, and our thoughts and prayers go out to those affected by Hurricane Irma and Harvey. But here's a big one, and you're the expert. A lot of people are warning consumers, beware of flooded, damaged cars caused by the hurricanes. Talk to me about this, because this, to me, is critical when you're looking for a vehicle. Talk about it, please.
Oh, Rick, you're spot on, man. Every time there's a big storm in our country, like Hurricane Sandy in New York and Katrina and all that, these cars end up coming here. What they do is these unscrupulous persons buy them from the insurance companies. They're totaled. They're flooded. People have already been paid for them. So these guys buy them from the insurance companies, and then they take them to another state where there's no restrictions. They title them with a clean title, and then they sell them here in Indiana and Illinois and Wisconsin, and they put them on the side of the road with a for sale sign, and nobody's the wiser.
It's crazy.
You've got to be so careful because the title doesn't say rebuilt or whatever. It's clean. They take it up to there's a couple of western states that don't require, they have no restrictions, and they'll give you a clean title on anything.
Okay, so what do we do to kind of circumvent that, to get around that in terms of getting a good deal and, not more importantly, not a lemon, but a good car or a truck?
Yeah, first and foremost, never, ever buy a car from the side of the road. Go to a car lot, a used car lot, a new car lot, to their used division, whatever you're going to buy. If you're going to buy a used car, go somewhere that's legit. Buying it on the side of the road, you have no recourse. You may never see that guy again.
Great point.
You pay your money, and the next thing you know, he doesn't live around here. He's just here getting rid of that juiced-up car he bought. You can, first and foremost, you don't want to buy a car on the side of the road. Second, if you're going to buy a used car and you're not sure, and even at a used car lot, they could end up with some of that wholesale stuff. You got to take it to a tech, and you got to have somebody look it over. I mean, we just had one here about 4 months ago. Where it came from, I'm not sure, but it had been flooded. It was terrible, and it stunk so bad inside that car with the carpeting. We knew exactly what it was when we got it in here, and we could tell. The average person can't tell, but we can. We went through this before. Take it to your technician, take it to your mechanic, and have him look at it and make sure this car actually had rust up above the glove box inside the dash. That's how rusty it was already. And those cars aren't going to last but 2 years, Rick. They're not going to be around.
Yeah, and that's what I would worry most about, especially a lot of us that have young ones, 16 and up and into college. They're always looking for, a good deal on a car. You have a handful of money, a couple grand, $3, $4, $5 and you're looking for a good deal. You have to know your car. Someone just texted me and said, ask George about getting some type of a guarantee that they've done the car. So I know that there are, I'm not going to name them, but I know that there are places / kind of faxes that you can get that will tell you if the car's in decent shape or it's been checked over. What is your thought on that? I need your professional opinion on that.
Well, absolutely. There are places that you can check. They will run checks on them for you. You can, if you want to know prices, of course, you go to that Blue Book thing. But if you're just looking to see if it's a legitimate car, there are several places at your fingertips. Just check with the actual dealer. Will tell you. He'll do a fact check for you. He'll run it, or you can run it. He'll let you run it. It's not that it's not illegal or not. It's not anything. It's perfect. But you know what? If that car has been flooded and rebuilt, you'll find out. Those cars are going to come here, Rick. We're going to get them. They're going to be for sale here.
Oh yeah, no, I know that.
guarantee you, my guy Ronnie here has probably picked out 4 or 5 of them. over the years. They just try and sell these people these cars that have been flooded, and tell in a heartbeat. If you're any kind of a technician, you can get under there and find it in a heartbeat.
So that's what I would say. I want you to please kind of throw out there, too, some of the great folks, including your great company, that sponsor Big George the Carguy each and every week, WIMS, WHFB, Facebook Live, of course, the streams, the free TuneIn app, WIMSradio.com, WHFBradio.com. Tell us about some of these great partners, please.
It's just a great time to be in the car business and great time to be a car guy on the radio. I've got MC Customs that does all those great custom interiors on the hot rods. Marco is just the best. It's so unique. We've got Blue Top Drive-In, the rock and roll heaven, hot rod heaven of the world. I love that place. I went there on my birthday and ate myself sick.
Yes.
And I drank like a gallon of cherry phosphate.
Yeah.
I almost floated away. And then I topped it off with a Green River. It was really good.
Wow. By the way,
unlimited service automotive. We're all kicking in. Everybody's having a good time.
You guys are doing a great job.
This has been a summer for car shows. It really has. All the shows, weather's been perfect. It's a release for people with all the tension going on. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I think maybe I'll see you in a couple of weeks at a Jeep show. What do you think?
Yep, absolutely. And I also was asked yesterday by the staff at Rittenhouse, is Big George showing up on September 20th? Now, yesterday was supposed to be their big car show and cookout, which several hundred show up to. It's a free lunch, 11 to 1. The rain was so bad, obviously, we didn't want to mess up the cars, but they're going to have over 30 cars. They're going to have a couple of antique tractors. They're going to be doing food and tours. So that's coming up Wednesday, September 20th. That's the rescheduled date. So they would love to see you out there, and so would we. So I think
I can make that one. I'm going to make a point to write it down.
All right. And so I just want to let you know, Region Rides magazine will be available this weekend. Some of the gigs we're going to be at, we'll bring it out and have those for you. But if you want us to send you a copy, no problem. Send me an email, Ric, R-I-C, at WIMSradio.com. Include your address and all that fun stuff. We'll get one out or just walk right into WIMS and the Radio Ranch during business hours and grab what you want, because we got all kinds of great stuff from our partners as you walk into our front foyer at the Radio Ranch at WIMS, also up at WHFB.
Every time I'm there's always something good to eat, too. I don't know why, but you always got food over there.
I'm all about our food, Big George.
I guess.
I'm loving it. All right. Well, I want to let folks know, so tune in, of course, this weekend. Big George, the Car Guy, 10 a.m. on WIMS, Saturday mornings, 11 a.m. on the simulcast, WHFB. Also, Big George, the Car Guy on Facebook, and you can watch it. It's all kinds of fun stuff. And thanks to Tim Saldana and all the great folks. Tim's the executive producer of the show, does a phenomenal job. And back here in studio, of course, we've got Jonathan Ryan Wilson doing a bang-up job as well. So keep up the great work, Big George, and we will chat with you again soon and see you and hear you this upcoming weekend.
You will, buddy. Okay, thanks for taking my call, and I'll talk to you later, buddy. Rock and roll.
Rock and roll. Come on.
Bye.
Bye. AM 1420 WIMS, Michigan City, a Girard Media Company, streaming live at WIMSradio.com.